What's up, guys? Got another one for you today, and as you can see on the box or the cover picture for the video, it is an older one. And yes, I apologize. Amazon's taken forever. This is the last week before Boo comes in, and I'm seeing everyone else's posts, and I'm like, I need it! Please, just send it to me. Anywho, it's Super Saiyan Future Trunks, or Super Saiyan Trunks, we want to call him, whatever. He is an older figure, and yes, I'm aware of that, but I couldn't pass up this deal because everybody's been losing their minds over these straws. And I'm like, well, I guess I need a straw because everybody else wants a straw. So I got him, and I got a straw right there. It's really cool. It comes with two hands, so you can put it in Goku's. Just make Goku hold his straw. I'm sorry, power pole. And this was a new one for me, so I figured, hey, why not review him for you guys, because he's older and you really care. You don't. I know you don't. But I'm doing it anyways. I'm gonna try to have fun with this guy just like we did last week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so here he is, Trunks, SH Figuarts. He's already mad at you right there, so I don't know what you've done. But yeah, you know, he's got the newer looking box as the new ones have been coming with. And he's got Dragon Ball Z Funimation Bandai right there. Tamashii Nations and Toei. In the back we got a couple cool poses. Nothing crazy. They didn't go all out with it, but I still like it. He's got his anger faces, little teenage boy band phase, and super mad. I wish that, you know, would have came with some bigger arms or something. I know everybody wants that, but I think it'd be really cool if he came with bigger arms and bigger legs, and you just, well, his chest wouldn't be proportionate. But maybe he skipped chest day. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm blabbering on. Let's go ahead and get him out of the box. And here he is, Trunks in his little plastic prison. Doesn't look like it comes with too much. Maybe two alternate face plates for Super Saiyan, some cross arms, and 3 sets of hands. So it's not too much, but it doesn't really surprise me because the price was ridiculous. I felt like I kind of stole him because the straw itself runs for $25. I won't say how much this was, but yeah. Alright, here he is out of his plastic prison. Trunks looking pretty cool. I honestly thought it was going to be like a copy and paste version of Super Vegeta, just because they look exactly the same, but from what I can tell just by glancing, there might be a little differences, probably just height, but yeah, let's go and show this dude off and see. Look at the paint apps. See what's going on there. My camera refuses to acknowledge that Trunks is a person, so that's a little upsetting. But you can see that they put the mustard on top of his hair. That looks really good right there. I do like the shading. The rest of the hair is just yellow, especially this. This is just stark yellow. They didn't really do much at all. Like maybe a little bit of shading in between the line, like the hair things, or just give me some shading on that spiky pineapple. I mean, seriously, it really wouldn't hurt the figure. I do like the look of his hair, though. It does look really good. And the body, there's really absolutely no shading on the body from what I could tell. It's just blue arms, white Saiyan armor, kind of goldish brown on the abs, and same thing goes on the back. Same thing goes for the legs as well. There's really nothing going on, devoid of all shading, which that reminds me of someone we've reviewed this past year. I will remember you. And there's his toes. No shading on the toes. No little blue hue to, you know, what we've been seeing. I think I saw that on Vegeta, like Vegito, and I believe Vegito is older than Trunks. But yeah, really no shading going on. Figure is a solid figure. He's got Full 360 motion on both arms. Also a butterfly joint coming out of the arms to help put that punch into a little bit more motion. Double jointed elbows, arms, that sort of thing. A ball joint within his wrists. We know the same thing. And an ab crunch that can bend the most at that. And forward at that. So not too much mobility right there on his abs either, or bending back. The biggest thing with the 2.0s is you got this splitting action. Could give you a splitting headache. Oh, do not let your eyes deceive you. Yes, ladies and gentle collectors, there is shading. So I retract my statement of this figure being devoid of all shading except for on the hair. They managed to shade the inside of his thigh because that's the part that needs shading. Not the quadricep, the inner groin thigh. But continuing on with the articulation, it's got double jointed knees, a ball joint that kind of comes out right there. You know what it is, it's toe time. His toes can go exactly that far back, and no, can't bend that way at all. I've never tried that before, never try it again. It was kind of scary. So we've went over articulation and a couple paint apps on him. So let's go ahead and move on to accessories. I like this really well. Holding his little ponytail helps everything stay in place. But here is his first face. Pupils look really good. The underlining on the eyes look really well. I love the furrow in between the two eyebrows. That looks really good. They've got the signature Akira Toriyama lines around the eyebrows. Overall, it looks really good. There's no, it looks like maybe some shading in both ears, and the mouth is underlined to give it more of a defined look. I do like that, especially since it is an older figure. And here's Angry Trunks. The furrow looks really good. The underlining on the eyes look really good. I'm shaking and I don't know why. Probably because I'm holding a tiny little figure in front of a screen trying to point out all the details. Pupils look really good. Akira Toriyama line eyebrow marks look great. Overall, a basic kind of face. I like the division in the teeth. I'm finding words for these as I go along, and I like it. I know every other time I'm just like, the thing where the thing separates looks really good. There is a little bit of a scuff, a little plastic mark right there. Will Smith, can you point that out? It's not too bad. But yeah. And last of his faces, or Super Saiyan faces, I might say. Mouth looks really good, underlining. He's got some really good eyebrow furrow definition there. I like that. Akira Toriyama lines look really well. Pupils are smaller, so you know he's even more mad, because that's what happens when they're angrier. Their eyes, their pupils just, they shrink. I don't get it. When they're happy, they're bigger. Anywho, maybe it's because they're focused. I'm blabbering on about things that don't make any sense. But mouth looks, it's all pink. There's no difference in there. So the ears have maybe a little bit of shading in there, but overall it looks really good. At first I was like, this kind of looks just like Vegeta's face copy and pasted with Super Vegeta, and then they took the little widow's peak out. I don't think it does. The pupils are smaller and the definition on his furrow looks really good. So I think that would be a differentiating quality. And last part of the heads, we've got normal powered down Trunks in his boy band phase, because he hung out with his father too long in a room where time doesn't exist. Or maybe it does, and it just moves really slow. Pupils look really good. I like the pupils within the pupils, or the pupils within the iris. That looks really good. The eyebrow furrow looks really good. The underlining on the eyes looks great. There is some shading on this, so I guess that's where all their resources went to on this figure, was on the hair and in between the legs, because that's where it makes the most sense. Got some shading on the side. No shading over there. Purple pineapple is just a purple pineapple. There's no shading there. This is the only, I do want to reiterate, this is the only face with powered down Trunks that this comes with. So you're gonna have to make him look angry or just mad, upset with life, probably because his friends and family died, but so sad. Anywho, as I was saying earlier, it doesn't really come with too much. He does come with the 2 ball fist hands, but you already know what that looks like, I'm hoping. And he's got 2 cross arms because he's mad. Key blast hands up here, and some normal Kamehameha hands, but they are not Kamehameha hands this time. They are, I would say, Final Flash or Burning Attack is a different thing. So please let me just reiterate and say that I know that this is not Burning Attack hands. This is more like Final Flash hands. But they look normal hands. No shading on them whatsoever, which doesn't really surprise at all. Oh, and look at Trunks standing next to his papa. Actually, he's properly scaled, so I do like that. I had to go double check. I know Vegeta is always shorter out of all of them, but I wanted to make sure. And as you can see, the differences here. Trunks' torso is a little longer. His legs are definitely longer. Vegeta's are a lot more bulky, which is surprising because Trunks gets, like, he found the worst type of steroids to do. Yeah, so he looks really good. I do like that. And here he is next to Cell, PCE Cell to be exact. He looks pretty good, I'd say. Cell needs to be a good bit taller. Not too much. You don't want to have him like flying off the screen or anything, but for him to be appropriately scaled with Trunks, he'd need to be taller. So we're not going to say Trunks has the problem, Cell has the problem. So boo! And here he is with Super Saiyan God Goku, Red Goku. Looks really good. I know Goku is just a eensy bit taller than Trunks, and I do like how they compare here. And next time, or like, seriously, with this next one, if you want me to stop, let me know in the comments below. But it's Big Broly style, hanging off the screen as he always likes to do. Trunks looks really good right next to Broly, appropriately scaled. I'd say so, Tony. Yes? Yes. Thank you, Tony. So we've kind of went over this pretty quickly because Trunks doesn't really have too much to show off. But, you know, we went over paint apps, articulation, size comparisons, and oh no. Boop, 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 boop. Size, yes, you thought I missed it, but I didn't. It's 5.5 inches. So Trunks is standing pretty well. Scaled, we've seen that. We've seen this. So let's go ahead and show you what Trunks can do. Alright, so there you guys have it. Super Saiyan Future Trunks in his Saiyan armor. Looking pretty cool, looking pretty nice. I was doing some things, obviously, with the posing, and I realized that there's a little bit of gripes that I got to say. So, I also did want to mention, yes, it's Future Trunks, and if you have PCE Trunks, don't attempt to switch the heads. You could probably tell on screen, but this is new Future Trunks and this is old PCE Trunks. That hole is much bigger on the new guy, and the face plates don't match up either. And you can see that the holes are totally different on PCE Trunks compared to new Super Saiyan Trunks. So don't try it. I don't have Xenoverse Trunks, so I can't tell you if it fits or not with Trunks' face, hair, all that fun stuff. But if you do, and you know the issue or the answer, not the issue, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be filled with more knowledge than I was previously. So yeah, Future Trunks, really cool. Like him, good standard figure, I would say. A little lackluster on the accessories. I'm kind of bummed that he doesn't come with just a normal screaming head. My camera hates him because it sees the white and it's like, there is no face. Tony, can we find the face here? There we go. Thank you, Tony. So, like I was saying, good figure, good base figure. Absolutely devoid of shading except for in his crotch and on his hair. Kind of weird about that. Hands are, they're hands. They come with the normal SH Figuarts hands. He's got the cross hands. For the price, I'd say he's really good, but if you were to get him, I don't know, new or something, I'd say wait till you see him for a good price. Like I got him. I'm pretty sure I got him for like almost $15 with the combination of the red straw. So that was a really good deal I found. So that's why I decided to finally pick this guy up. So if you see him and see the chance to get him with good prices, pick him up. He's a good figure. So with all that being said, devoid of shading. Also, I wanted to mention that, did you just see that right there, camera? Tony, did we catch that? I'll do it again. Right here. This might just be because he's super new, but this is really annoying to me when I'm posing. See, I got his legs right there. And you're just gonna boop. See, it wants to go in and stand straight, which is pretty annoying, and it does it on both legs. If we do boop, see how it snapped into place? It's kind of annoying. I know Vegeta's is not like that at all, so that's a bummer. So with all my griping happening and everything, still great figure. I'd pick him up if you see him for a good price. And I'd give this dude an 8. Just a solid 8. No points, no nothing. Good figure. Just a little meh, but it's SH Figuarts. So it's pretty much the best Dragon Ball figure you're going to find out there for that price. So, yeah. I didn't really have a thing on Instagram this week because of chemistry and me banging my head up against walls because I can't understand it and stuff. And it's really annoying. And I'm not going to go into any further than that. But if you like the pictures and like seeing all this fun stuff, go ahead and follow me at that Instagram link at LeCompton_projects. And you'll probably see who's coming the next day. I normally put some promo stuff up there on Thursday and Friday, and then I'm like, hey, video's out on Saturday. And so, yeah, I like to keep it consistent on there. But if you like this video, remember to hit that like button. And if you had any, I don't know, you want to talk to me about Trunks, you think I didn't give him enough, or you think I rated him too high, hit me up in the comments. Let's talk about these dudes. And remember, always, sharing is caring. Share it with your family. Share it with your little baby sister. Get her into the fandom before you lose her to other things. Or, I don't know, doesn't have to be your baby sister. It can be anyone. But until next time, guys, LeCompton out.